Hi, so I'm here today to film my 6 and 7 week pregnancy update. I've known about this pregnancy for a few weeks now. I didn't end up doing a 6-week update last week because I had to send my phone off to be repaired, so all my apps and things were on my phone, and I didn't mean to skip a week, but it just didn't happen. We were going camping last weekend. We've just been camping, so we've just come back and it was all a bit hectic. But now we're back home, and yeah, I'm ready to film this week's update. So I'm currently 7 weeks and 4 days pregnant. I've actually had a scan and I'm measuring a little bit less than that, 6 weeks and 5 days, but the sonographer said that that wasn't anything to worry about and it's quite normal in the early stages in the first trimester. So she said to stick with my original date. Obviously we won't know sort of definitively until we have our dating scan at 12 weeks. So I have a due date of the 6th of May 2017, which doesn't seem that far away. Like, I was thinking the other day that I'm not going to be pregnant this summer, like next summer, which is crazy. I don't know, just like I feel like I'm pregnant, I feel like I will be pregnant in the summer, but I'll have had the baby before the summer really. Which would be nice actually, because I'll get to enjoy the summer without being a hot sticky mess. So how is the baby doing? The baby is the size of a blueberry at the moment. It weighs 0.5 grams and it is 0.5 inches long. The baby's tooth buds are forming and its leg and arm buds are growing longer. The baby's belly is starting to take shape and the pancreas and the appendix are growing inside that belly. The baby's brain is growing, and so are the lenses of the eyes, and the eye colour of the baby has already been decided because that's decided at conception, and it just makes me think that this is a lot more real, and I'm just wondering if maybe this baby will have blue eyes like Rosalie, which is exciting, it's nice. Maternity clothes, have I started wearing any? I have actually worn some maternity leggings to work today. But they've been a bit of a fail because obviously they're for a bump and I don't really have a bump. I didn't want any tights that dug in, but these are like for a massive bump and so they're like hanging down and like I can't stand a saggy crotch, so this has been a bit of a fail today. My jeans and leggings are all becoming a bit tight, like by the end of the evening I've got big marks where they're like digging in. I didn't actually buy any maternity jeans. I think I had a couple of pairs of maternity leggings, but I didn't have any maternity jeans with Rosalie, but I'm thinking of buying a pair already. I probably would if it wasn't for the fact that I think it may jinx this pregnancy, so I'm going to wait until after like 12 weeks. But I'm thinking I'm going to need some this time around. Basically, I was the thinnest I've ever been before I conceived Rosalie, and now I'm probably the fattest I've ever been, which is not good for my expanding bump. So I think my whole body is going to get a lot bigger during this pregnancy. I also kind of continued to eat fairly healthy and continued to diet really when I first conceived Rosalie, but now I'm just eating all the food, so yeah, I'm probably going to swell quite a lot through this pregnancy. Stretch marks, no stretch marks yet, although I have started religiously applying body butter because of I think I'm going to be quite big this time. Sleep. Sleep hasn't been too bad at the moment. We went away camping, as I said, this weekend just gone, and I pretty much didn't sleep at all. Both nights we were there, I was sort of on and off, in and out of sleep, and it was horrendous. So I wouldn't advise going camping if you're pregnant. You could not get comfortable, people were talking, and it was just not good. But since we've been back home, I've slept wonderfully. I don't know if it's because I was so uncomfortable when we were away and now my bed just feels like a dream. But yeah, I slept pretty well. I've been getting up like the first night I didn't even get up in the night to go to the loo, but the last couple of nights I have got up at around 4 AM to go to the toilet. That's pretty standard. Best moment this week has got to be the scan. So because I have had 2 miscarriages now, they have referred me to the recurrent miscarriage clinic. Because I'd been referred to them, they allow me to have early scans. So I had one scan yesterday, so I would have been 7 weeks and 3 days, and They have offered me another scan in 2 weeks' time, which I'm going to go to as well, because it is just really reassuring. Both of my miscarriages, I think, were around 6 weeks, so I'm already past that now, and the baby's still there, and it's got a little heartbeat, which I saw on the screen, which was just lovely. She did print off some scan pictures, which I will show you, but you really can't see much. See the little blob in there? Yes, that's the baby. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything, but I did see a clear heartbeat on the screen, which was obviously the most reassuring thing. Miss anything? I would say like brie. I'm craving like cheesy, gooey, stodgy things. Like I just want to eat pasta with like cream sauce. So yeah, I keep fancying like brie paninis, brie and bacon paninis, but can't have them. Oh, and baths. I have to have I like a hot bath, not like ridiculously scalding, but quite warm baths. And obviously you're not supposed to have hot baths when you have a baby, when you're in the early stages of pregnancy. So I have been having like lukewarm, tepid baths, like probably the same temperature that I would give Rosalie a bath in. And they're just not cool. It's just not nice getting into a lukewarm bath. I don't find them relaxing, and that is something I really miss, is having a nice warm bath, because I just find them so relaxing really. I can't do that, so I'm feeling a bit sorry for myself about that. Movement, no, I haven't felt any movements yet. It's still very early on. Gender, obviously we won't know the gender of the baby yet. We will definitely be finding out, because I cannot not know. I have to be prepared. So yeah, as soon as we know, you will. Obviously I would like a little boy, because we've got Rosalie who's a girl, so a little boy would be lovely, but who knows. Part of me thinks that someone said to me, like, maybe the fact that you're having miscarriages means that you can't carry boys. So I kind of think I'm having a girl, although I want a boy. Labour signs, no, thank goodness. No bleeding, which has just been obviously wonderful. Symptoms. I've had a lot of symptoms this time round. Like my boobs have got noticeably bigger. I don't know if that's because I was bigger anyway before I started, but they're really quite big now. I've gone back to wearing like my size D bras that I wore when I was breastfeeding, so they're that big already. I've had morning sickness in that I've been feeling nauseous, but I haven't actually been sick. It's just kind of like a general nauseousness, is that a word? I do seem to get it worse in the evenings, weirdly. Another thing is that when I'm hungry, so if it's like coming up to lunchtime, like about 11:30, I'll start feeling hungry, and I'll literally feel like I need to eat this minute. It like comes straight on as well. It's not like a general thing. It's just like, I'm hungry now, I need to eat, otherwise I may faint. Like that's desperation. And I've also been getting like that around dinner time. Yeah, just like around 5 o'clock, I'm like, oh my god, I need to eat now. Anything making you feel queasy or sick? There's nothing in particular that's making me feel sick. As I said earlier, I've just got this general feeling of nauseousness, and obviously like bad smells like wee or poo or the bins are making me feel quite sick. Belly button in or out? My belly button is in, and hopefully it will stay that way. Wedding rings on or off? My wedding rings are on, and they stayed on for my whole pregnancy with Rosalie, so I'd like to do the same again. Obviously I don't know if that will work, because I think I'm going to be fatter. The joys of pregnant life. Happy or moody most of the time? I am very happy. I'm feeling really positive actually about, after having the scan, I just feel a lot more reassured, and I know it's only a few more weeks till I get to have a look at a scan again and we can check how things are going, so I just feel like I'm not being abandoned until 12 weeks, which is kind of what I felt like before. That it was just like, oh, wait 6 weeks and then we'll see what it is then. I'm really pleased that they are doing scans regularly and monitoring the baby. How I feel. I kind of answered that in the last question, but yeah, I'm just generally, I feel good. I'm a lot more relaxed. I feel so much more positive about this pregnancy, and I just hope that the baby stays strong. What I'm looking forward to, another scan in a few weeks time. I'll be nearly 10 weeks then, so it'll only be another 2 weeks until like our 12-week dating scan, and I think when you get to 12 weeks you've made it, you're sort of like out of the woods, so to speak. Both my miscarriages have been very early miscarriages, so yeah, fingers crossed for us. So that's the end of my 6 and 7 week pregnancy update. I hope you've enjoyed hearing about all the symptoms I've been experiencing. I will be filming these videos every week, so you can catch up on my 0 to 12 week ones, and then from 12 weeks onwards I will be posting them regularly every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!